Hey, we're live. Oh, that goal just got disallowed for Columbus. So 2 disallowed goals there. 1-1, Rangers Columbus. It actually looks like the goal that didn't go in probably was a goal for Columbus. I think the Rangers got a little lucky. But
It's weird. There's no Nick game being.
Shorkin looks good, man. Shorkin looks really good, though. Have to say that.
Who's that?
The Rangers goalie. He is like
Who is from his first name?
Yeah, Igor does look like legit. Like, definitely, the goalies seem to have a drop off too. There was a period of time where like there's just so many good goalies around the league, and now it feels like there's a lot of like mediocre goalies. Like, there's not a lot of standouts. I was looking at we look at the rankings here. We got Igor
Probably
first.
a good thing because the league wants more scoring. More interesting.
Look at even still Vasilevsky is ranked third, and he's not going to play until late December, January, and then you never know if he comes. Yeah, and you never know what happens with. Does that become a longer injury? Does he re-hurt it? And he's only end up going to be playing for another 2 months. It's not a good value really for him. I think Georgiev is a good goalie. I don't know this guy Oettinger. Linus Ullmark is
I trust the Rangers as far as developing goalies, even if they're not on the team anymore. Like they're scouting.
Look at Georgiev up here. Georgiev's up here. I was going to say, I think there's another Ranger goalie that's still around. Cam Talbot is starting for LA. Again, like we said, LA is they were 11th in the league last year, even though I don't really get it either. They don't have anything that strikes me as really good.
I'm curious. Charlie McAvoy, he's ranked high, but he's not ranked for any power play points at all compared to everyone else.
Yeah, so I like Charlie McAvoy. He would be on my list.
Too, but that's what I'm confused about. Is if you look at his power play points, it's 10 less than everyone around him.
Yeah,
I thought one of us should try and get Adam Fox just for the.
If we can, I think he's going to go early because it's just where he's at. When you're at ranked high.
I'm kind of debating Makar or a forward for my second pick because he seems to have a lot more upside than anybody else available.
I'm kind of hoping. I'm hoping one of these. I hope I could get maybe Pasternak if he drops.
Well, I thought you just said Boston's.
Boston. I think will take a little dive, but I still think he's kind of the only one there. I think Boston will still be a playoff team, though. Toronto looks stacked, by the way. I think Marner, Mitch Marner, just getting those Austin Matthews points. Anyone that's around Matthews, I think is a good pick at any spot of the draft. I think that's really.
But you know that shorthanded points count, right?
Yeah, I saw that. That's hard to get though. That you're going to get from later picks.
That daily faceoff site is they show the penalty kill unit.
Yeah, that's definitely
because if you're going to get one of those, that's how, right? You have to be on the penalty kill unit for that.
Yeah, and that's usually, to tell you the truth, later. That's more third, fourth liners that are on penalty kill. They're more defensive. It's not going to be your power play guys. So that's almost late picks in the draft that are be getting that kind of shit. And just I would look for smaller, speedier guys, that kind of guy, an Aho to get some, shorthanded goals. I don't know. Even if you look at his stats, I bet you he probably had some last year. Or in the years past.
So McAvoy is listed on the first power play unit, and I don't get why they're underprotecting him so badly. Oh shit!
I don't know. Oh yeah, so in 2018 to 19, Aho got 4 shorthanded goals. 2020 he got 4. 21 3. Last year he got 3. So he's He's one of those guys. It looks like speedy guys is what to look for shorthanders. A lot of that is like just looking at their height. If they're small, they're probably fast. Because they're going to kind of have to make up for it somehow. But everyone in the NHL is fucking fast now. It's like insane. Like it used to be like everyone was big. Now they're all just fast. That's it.
One of my windows is just like 8 pages of the daily face-off site with like a bunch of teams I'm trying to stack the power play units with. I suggest doing the same. Like I tried to like put them in the order of how good they are. This option.
I might have to refer to you on that. We'll see. We can. Well, it's actually happened. This is shocking.
Yeah, if you name a team and I have it open, is that my sound?
That's mine. Yeah, we tried to start this up at okay, there goes McDavid, McKinnon. Oh, McKinnon went early. Draisaitl. I mean, I think I have to take Pasternak here.
You said pre-draft that you wanted him, so.
I mean, he is kind of the guy there.
I like it more than Kucherov. The guy's always hurt. He's older.
I mean, I don't mind Mikko Ratinen too. By the way, if you can get him,
he's my first option. That's like my second is the other.
I'm sorry, that's Colorado's guy.
Brother.
Or also, by the way, Kirill Kaprizov, really fucking good. That's Minnesota's like guy.
Okay, so that's my issue right now. Is do I want him or Makar? What do you think?
I would take him. You see that Rupins? Avoid Rupins.
I don't know. It's just like Makar is so much better than every other defenseman potentially. I feel like there's a lot of value to that, especially given like how
he could be on like every. He could be on a lot of goals. And he could, so that is a good point. He's out there a lot.
And also, if I get Watson, I can pair them together, that's my goal. Like I want to plan that out.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Ranger fan.
Lehkonen is real good too on Colorado. There's a goal for Blue Jackets.
I don't really know anyone on their roster.
What was that?
I don't know anyone on their roster. Fuck her.
Oh yeah, which went?
Button.
Are you stepping away from your mic or something?
Yeah, I mean I'm not really that
close. All right, yeah. I didn't know if you were. I couldn't tell if you were just further away from it or.
The other thing is like I don't want to get. Who the fuck is Jason Robertson? I don't know. I've never heard of that motherfucker.
Jason Robertson. I don't know him either. Don't know him. Don't know the face either. Like,
him and the States guy I've never heard of before.
Had 46 goals last year though, so fuck. You don't just get that out of nowhere. Like you can get.
Is he Asian?
It looks like. I mean, you can get like 18 to 20 goals, and that could be like a little bit of an off year, lucky year for you. Oh wow, look how far Austin Matthews goes. Had a hat trick on his opening fucking night.
So
he's like ridiculous, dude. His shot is so good. I was just noticing.
Allows me to like not worry about. Hits.
Oh, dude, I would have took Kaprizov over Tkachuk. He's like the guy there.
I don't even know.
I don't think it's. I don't think your pick. I don't think Tkachuk is bad.
I'm just trying to get.
I kind of like Ottawa.
I'm trying to get hits and points at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what Kaprizov is like, but I was just kind of reading about him earlier, and everyone's super high on him. Because like Minnesota's like not that good on paper, and he's like making them good. He's like a McDavid level, like taking a team and making them better. That's like what I heard of people talking about.
Who's around him? I don't know.
And that's
what
like
Minnesota has.
Like I can't see Bedard doing that on Chicago. Like he doesn't look like big enough for that. Yeah, Minnesota. I don't know what they have really. When I looked, I didn't see a lot when I was just. They got. I mean, Zuccarello's on the top line. That should let you know right there. I mean, I like Zuccarello, but he's like late 30s, maybe older.
So Ryan Hartman, Matthew Boldy, Marcus Johansson.
So I'm looking at Mitch Marner here if I can get him, but I doubt I get him here.
Yeah, this Tage Thompson guy is overranked.
Yeah, but you know what? I think he is pretty good. I mean, he's on a legit good line.
I thought you'd go Igor.
I might. You know what? If I can't get Mitch Marner, I'll probably go Igor. It's funny seeing Crosby going so late. Who's still like, I mean, look at his goal. He had 30. I mean, he's not like he used to be, but he's still good.
He had 93 points.
He's good, man. He's just older. It's like he's as good as his body lets him be anymore. You know, like that's it. He's still
hold
good.
On, so you're not going to go Igor or the Islanders guy?
I'm going Igor or Mitch Marner. Well, I'm not going Igor.
The Islanders are not good?
The Islanders, I think, are going to take a step back.
All right, then you probably don't want a guy going first. I've never heard of this guy before.
Yeah, I'm going Marner. I want anything around fucking Austin Matthews. So
I'm hoping I get Nylander then.
Yeah,
because they're like together on the power play unit, or no? How does that work?
I think they are. I mean, I think I saw what's his name, Nylander get a goal. I think he had the shootout goal for the win. Yeah, it's no Bertuzzi. Tyler Bertuzzi's playing that. By the way, that's a good late pick or somewhere in the draft. Bertuzzi's playing.
Okay, so the power play unit is both of them.
Dude, Bertuzzi is going to be around Matthews a lot. So that I don't even know where he's going, but probably pretty late.
You know who a good late defenseman is? Morgan Riley.
I'm looking at where's Bertuzzi on here?
The second power play unit.
No, we're in the draft here. Is he far down?
Oh, I don't know. You gotta search his name.
I'm just trying to just scroll right now and just see what I can find. I'm not seeing him pop up. Tyler Bertuzzi.
He's 501.
Holy shit.
I don't think he'll get drafted.
I guess not.
Yeah, there's people that are not even in the draft. You see that?
Yeah, Jesus. What is wrong with this commissioner guy? He auto-picked. He legit auto-picked. I mean, it's not a bad pick, but.
So what do you looking at the draft results window like I used to for like football or other baseball or basketball? When I look at this one, it's like I don't know what's going on other than a lot of left wingers getting picked and centers.
Yeah.
So he auto-picked the goalie?
He auto-picked the goalie, but I mean, at least it's not a terrible auto-pick.
Is Ovechkin still good?
Yeah, but he's again like Crosby, where they're still good, but they're older. I feel like take it as it is. Like they're good players. Dude, seriously, this guy's auto picking.
I'm the only person who went defenseman this early.
I think that's all right. Who'd you get?
I just thought, given there's like no.
You took Cal.
There's like too many defenseman slots, and there's like only a couple spots to play offense in a 10-team league. You're gonna have more stuff on the wire than you would in like a 12 or 14.
There is a guy I kind of want to target on defense for.
But you see what I mean by it? Like if you have an advantage at defense in a shallow league, it feels to me almost like having a good tight end or something.
Oh, here's somebody I heard to target. Miro Heiskanen on Dallas. And then also right below him is Evan Bouchard, who I kept hearing from everybody. So, and then McAvoy, Dahlin. I guess you know what? I guess I might like a little bit later. There's a lot of good defense left. I guess that's what I mean.
Oh, Dougie Hamilton.
He's older now.
And he was so injury prone. I remember like back then constantly dealing with it. What about Evan Bouchard? This guy is
yeah, that's what I just said. Get Bouchard for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna draft Adam Fox.
Nice.
Getting Adam Fox.
I like it.
Sucks we have 2 auto drafters in a paid league. That's never fun. Stupid.
So I'm looking at Nylander if he falls. If not.
Yeah, I kind of was looking at Nylander too, but I already have 2 right wings.
Well, I don't think he'd make it to you.
He was there for me. No, I mean, I could have took him before D.
Oh, no, you should have went Fox. You have 2 right wingers already.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But again, if I had like a left wing instead of Marner, I probably would have took Nylander there. So you should probably get him here. Oh, also Tavares, by the way. It's fucking on that Nylander line. It's Tavares, Nylander.
I'm trying to wait on center until later on.
You can. There are some good centers later. Thomas Novak on Nashville. Philip Hedl. There's a lot of like people to pick up. Raquel on Pittsburgh.
How is Hellebuck?
I don't really know about NHL goalies these days, I have to say.
Or Saros?
I mean, last year he was a save percentage of 9.92, and he had 4 shutouts, which is really good. Only gave up 2.5 a game. Only predicted to be a little better. His win projections are looking like they're going down because it was 37 last year. Now it's looking 23. I guess that's just team, but I'd say his stats are good. They're predicting similar save percentage, better goal against, and just less wins. So I'd say he's looks pretty solid. There goes Bedard.
Saros? What do you think of Saros?
Saros is on Nashville, right? I think Nashville does not have good. I was looking. I don't like the Nashville roster, so I don't think he has the greatest people in front of him. If Allmark drops like pretty far, I'd say Allmark's not a bad pick, but
I'm doubling down on Ottawa.
I think he'd have to drop. Yeah, I mean,
this Stutzel guy had 90 points last year, and he was a -3.
I think he's playing with your dude, so that makes sense.
He had 3 shorthanded points last year.
Is he playing with Tkachuk? He is, right? He's on the line.
Yeah, it's Giroux, him, Tkachuk, Batherson, and Shabbat.
Yeah, he kind of seems set up to get some.
But Tarasenko is on the second power play unit. I could see him getting bumped up.
Dude, Tarasenko looked really good today. I was watching him play. Like,
I'm going to draft him
on the Rangers.
I have him like on my watch list now because I'm just trying to stack Ottawa.
Yeah, he looked so flat on the Rangers, and then he looked like when I watched him today, he looked like how I remember him looking. Like, it looked like he was like nervous on the Rangers or something. Trocheck, man, on the Rangers, value pick for sure.
Yeah, no, I seen the mentions earlier. He's listed on the third line, but he's on the power play, first power play, and he's on the fucking penalty killing unit too.
Dude, like every list I saw talking about shit, like brought him up. Okay, I can. Okay, I am gonna pair Marchand with Pasternak. I think so. It's either that or Panarin, but Marchand, I believe, is playing on the power play line with Pasternak.
Let me see. So it's Vance Riemdijk, Marchand, Sacha, Pasternak, and McAvoy.
I'm going Panarin. I think I want to go more for a goal guy.
Well, you need left wing.
Yeah. I needed a left wing either way. I think I like Panarin because he's on that top line. And they kind of revolve a little bit around him. Even like that Tarasenko sign to the Rangers, like I talked about, was because he's friends with Panarin. So that was part of it. Yeah, I got to start looking at goalie, though. Who is the starting goalie for Edmonton? That's something to look at right there. Who's the Oilers starter? Okay, Stuart Skinner. All right, he's probably someone to target.
I don't know. Is it one guy or is it like a weird timeshare?
It looks. The other guy I have heard of, Jack Campbell. He's kind of a backup across the league. I remember he's been in. I think he was a backup on the Kings for a while. I mean, I remember him. This Stuart Skinner, I don't know, so I'm assuming he might be young, so he could be pretty good.
Yeah, I don't even know like what goalies have jobs.
I think I know my pick right here. I'm going to try to go for Zach Hyman because he plays on the power play unit with McDavid. And he probably should be on the top line. But he is playing with Draisaitl, the Draisaitl line. Shit, all right. Wonder if I should take this. I almost think of Skinner. It's kind of Skinner or Zach Hyman.
I know Skinner from Carolina. I don't know Hyman.
I'm going Hyman there. Trying to get those points around McDavid there. Wait, what is F? You see F on the player queue here? F, what is that? Is that just any forward? It's like a flex spot?
Yeah, it's any forward.
Okay. That Matt Boldy guy, by the way, trying to look and see what's going on with the Wild, because he's going to be playing on the power play with Kaprizov and the top power play for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's who I was looking at because I need a right winger.
That's not bad, but also again, I kind of do like.
What about Tuch?
Tuch. I mean, I remember Tuch on the Rangers, and I didn't like Alex Tuch that much, but he is in a good position.
Where is he playing on Buffalo?
He's on the top line with Skinner and what's his name?
No, he isn't. Dahlin is.
Dahlin's a.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I see him.
Dahlin's the defense.
Yeah,
he's playing on the top line, right? With Skinner and Tage, and he'll probably work in Cousins. He's on the power play with Cousins, Tage, Skinner, Dahlin. Yeah, he's in a good spot.
Yes, so is Skinner. Damn.
Yeah, Skinner is in a really good position here. I mean, everyone's kind of high on Buffalo. I know that. Like, people are high on Buffalo. Like, every bettor was against the Rangers and on Buffalo because it was at home, Buffalo starting. So it was, when I heard that, I was like, okay, everyone's pretty in on Buffalo.
What do you think of the Carter Verhaeghe guy or whatever? I was thinking about him if I needed a left wing, but I don't.
Carter, who?
The first overall guy, Verhaeghe.
Oh, okay. I don't know this guy. But again, I did hear a lot of bettors, which, like I said, they were wrong on the Buffalo stuff. But I heard a lot of bettors fading. A lot of bettors were fading Florida this year.
Do you know the Minnesota goalie? I got to get a goalie here. I don't know what to do. You said Bobrovsky's in a void.
Yeah, I heard Bobrovsky to avoid. I heard Vasilevsky to avoid just because
Korpisalo. What about him?
I've heard good stuff about him. I've heard the name. So
yeah, what do you think? I'm thinking
it's not bad.
Well, I'll wait then.
Wait. Are you talking for Minnesota or for who? I thought they had good stuff.
Ottawa. The Ottawa.
Oh, goalie. Ottawa. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about Samsonov on Toronto?
I would say that's a good pick just because he's got such a good team in front of him. You know, like, that's got to help. I feel like that's got to help. That guy Swayman is the second guy on Boston, and I heard decent stuff about him this year. I mean, he had 24 wins last year, 4 shutouts. He's definitely a competition for Allmark. That's a good year. 2.2 goal average against. I don't know if he was on Boston. He might have been somewhere else. Jerry Swayman. Okay, no, he was on Boston last year. He did that for Boston. So that's kind of interesting. Like, Boston knows they have this guy. You know, you can at least count on this guy for. It looks like. Was that
Gustafsson?
No, I'm saying for Boston, Jeremy Swayman. He had 24 wins last year. You can definitely count on him to get more wins. I don't know why they're only projecting him 9 wins when I'm hearing a 50-50 split with him and Allmark.
I mean, the other guy goes real early.
Yeah.
I just avoided the whole situation and went Minnesota.
It could be a good idea.
That, by the way, that Verhaeghe guy, I was thinking about him, but he's on the second power play unit. He's not even on the Barkov to Chuck line. Maybe he gets moved up. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Where like they can maybe switch it up mid-year. This guy Evan Rodriguez is there. I've never heard of him.
I'm trying to see, where is Grubhauer? Did he already go?
By the way, I didn't take McAvoy because I wanted him to fall to you. I was thinking about it, him or Hamilton.
Okay, I might take him.
I decided to pass over both. By the way, Roman Josi, how old is that motherfucker?
Did Grubhauer go? I can't see this motherfucker.
Let me look it up. Grubauer.
All right, Philip Grubauer. All right, he's still there. All right, shit.
He's someone I might target. His X rank is 508.
Oh, okay. He's the starter there for the Kraken.
Yeah, I don't think you need to do that right now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm probably not gonna get McAvoy just because looks like he's gonna be auto drafted by the man. Actually, I kind of like Miro, Heiskanen, or Evan Bouchard, and I probably actually like Bouchard better because of on a team that's going to get a lot of fucking points.
What about
What did Dallas? I'm trying to look. What did Dallas do last year? What's their lines looking like?
This guy Moritz Cedar.
Oh, Dallas's line is not looking good. Dallas's lines aren't looking good.
How is Detroit?
I don't know this guy. Detroit is looking better than they have in the past, but still Detroit.
Carter just went down.
Yeah. Okay, nice. I can get McAvoy.
You Lamplighters? He's auto-picked the whole draft. The commissioner auto-draft the whole draft.
I know, it's fucking crazy.
He picked somebody I wanted way earlier than he should have in Timo Meier. I wanted Meier later. He took him like 4 rounds earlier because he had his O rank set up and then left like his pre-rank and left.
I'm on the fence here with what to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go McAvoy.
You know who I wanted that the Rangers guy fucking took? Sergachev.
You
know, like in case Hedman got injured or something. I mean, he's kind of old now.
Yeah. Do you have a goalie yet?
Yeah, I just got one.
Okay.
You don't remember? I was asking you. I said, like, how's the Minnesota guy? Is he playing?
I might have to start getting a goalie.
Well, there's 3 people who already have 2.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of teams without any. There's 3 that don't have any.
I'm one without any. But I'm kind of targeting Frederick Anderson.
I think the only reason Lamplighter, though, has 2 is because he auto-drafted the 2 early ones. See that?
That could be
I think that's why he has 2. So he kind of like fucked over the whole room by doing that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like get one goalie. I don't know.
Okay, you're just gonna do the one and then try to stream.
Well, I'm just thinking, it's a 10-team league, so there's like better options available, and there's so many defensive slots we have to fill.
I
feel like having a big advantage there is gonna actually make a difference because the depth is gonna get annihilated given how many positions are there for it. I thought
that's true.
Standard was like 3 spots or 4, not 5. What is it? Yeah, I thought it was 3. Wait, we have a utility slot too.
Yep. This one's going to kind of pain me to get, but I've heard that this guy, Jesper Bratt, is a good pick.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd fall. He's got good eligibility and he's on both. He's got, I think he's on the penalty kill and he's on the power play first.
Yeah.
That's
he's
really
playing with like it all.
It's funny. I had like a list. All right, here, you want to hear my list? I had Zach Hyman, the guy you just said, Timo Meyer, JT Miller, Seth Jarvis, Andre Kuzmenko, and Quinn Hughes together. I was going for like a Vancouver stack late, but a lot of the people that you drafted, I had pre-planned. So I was with you on the Hyman pick. I just wasn't sure about Edmonton. Like
they always I think they're pretty sure thing. Definitely another guy who's good here.
They like they score a lot, but their plus minus is always really bad, and I don't know why. Given
Alex DeBrincat, good pick right there.
Well, I don't know what Detroit is. Remember I was just asking you like what the fuck's going on with Detroit.
I'll tell you the guy. I think they're pretty good.
Pierre-Luc Dubois or Dubois or whatever. He looks pretty decent because the Kings actually were good last year. I didn't know they were good. His plus minus is projected at 0. I mean, that seems kind of off. And then there's another guy I'm looking at, Adrian Kemp or Kemp for the Kings too, because I really need right wing depth. Yeah, if Ottawa sucks, I'm kind of screwed. Maybe I don't know, went too far in on that, but
I'm probably screwed on goalie. No, I don't want to force anything yet.
All right, so hold on, I'll make your pick and then I'll explain my goalie strat. Shit, Skinner's still there too, man.
Yeah, that's actually kind of.
But do you need left wing or do you? Oh, Swayman. Didn't you want a goalie?
I don't think I want to do a half and half split guy. I'd rather just take a guy who's later, who's probably going to start. Actually, a guy I like, by the way, that I'm probably going to draft is Thatcher Demko for Vancouver. He's going to be the starter. He's hurt right now, but he's day to day.
Okay.
That's another team that I think is going to get up a little bit.
Do you want me to not take him in case he falls, or I don't know if I really want to go another goalie.
If you want to go him, that's fine. I think I'd because
I because then the strat's kind of I gotta go defenseman. All right, so I'm either gonna go Hoskinen or Bouchard. What do you think of Josh Morrissey? I feel like I've had him before, and he was decent, but
I might have to take Bobrovsky, and even though I said avoid him, I feel like I might have to take a goalie like that. Getting a little caught on the no goalie right now. I mean, I guess there is stuff a little bit later, like Frederick Anderson on Carolina, which is a good team. The Corpusalo guy.
I don't know. I feel like now everything that's left is in timeshare purgatory.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm going. I really want to get Hoskinen. He's on the first power play with Pavelski, Sagan, Ben, and Robertson. Fuck, man. All right, I gotta go. I think I gotta go Bouchard. He's with Hyman.
Oh, Bouchard's a good pick. Bouchard's a good. I didn't know he was still here. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a really. I kept hearing. Oh, he was on every list of like sleeper or like guy to get, and Bouchard was on every single list I saw.
How's Winnipeg?
I think not that good.
No,
not that great. So I think they lost shit. Yeah, no, I haven't heard. I'm actually not hearing. Yeah, no, not too good. Actually, I'm looking at their shit. I think Hellebuck might not be the best pick because he doesn't have the greatest team in front of him. I mean, the people that stick out are like Mark Sheffley and Ellers and Nino Niederreiter, and that's about it. And then that Josh Morrissey guy, who I heard kind of to avoid. So I don't think there's much there. I think Eichel was a good late pick there at 70th. Yeah, I wonder what to do here. I'm almost kind of thinking, I might pick Giroux here.
Hey, is Anze Kopitar still good?
I mean, still Kopitar. I mean, he's probably not as good as he used to be, but I think still pretty good.
You want a good late pick?
What do you got?
For left wing? Michael Bunting on Carolina. That's
okay.
A really good pick. Like, and another one, Buchnevich on
the
Blues.
On Blues. Yeah, he's playing good there actually. He did. I looked at his stats. He looked really good last year.
Well, what I like about him is
the
plus minus, the shorthanded stuff and the power play stuff. So,
but the Rangers, the Rangers, I have to say, are really young. Like compared to like the Capitals and Pittsburgh, the Rangers look like fucking really young. They have that going at least.
Whatever happened to Matthew Barzal? Is he any good?
Was he the Islander? Is that what you're talking about? The Islander?
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Pick?
Okay, I kind of have to take shit. I kind of want to take Cousins or Giroux. Do you really want Giroux?
No, go for it.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna take Giroux.
I mean, not that I think he's gonna be bad. It's just I don't think he's gonna make it to me.
Okay, I kind of want him
further away from your pick, so I don't think he can fall to me. But I'm hoping this Stutzel guy is good. I don't know who he is. I like the eligibility and
like where he's at on the line. Yeah. That's a lot of it, man. I don't really know either. It's just like if you can find a good like line or good team, like I mean that's what I was saying. Like I was trying to like I don't know Hyman, but if he's playing around McDavid and Draisaitl and he's on the power play,
nobody's taking Swayman. He fell really far.
I think it's because everyone knows like there is Allmark there, so I think it's hard to tell.
Then Pete the cocksucker got Hughes. I was hoping he'd fall to me.
Wait, which Hughes?
Quinn.
Oh, okay.
On Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see Mark's team?
Yep.
I like it.
It's pretty good. I like it.
He got Dahlin, Heskin, and Morrissey for defense. Like he stacked defense pretty hard, and then he got
his defense is looking good.
Ryder late and Hellebuck as like his. I think the best strategy here was to get like one good goalie in kind of early, and then figure it out from there. The ones who took too early were either auto drafted or like they fucked up. Tristan Jarry.
That's one of the goalies for Pittsburgh. I think they're also in a timeshare.
There's a lot of timeshares. Now I know what you're talking about earlier when you said like there's not like all the goalies look pretty shitty.
Oh, I heard good things about this guy, Matty Beniers. He's a center for Seattle.
Okay.
I did hear that.
I'm assuming he's a big crackhead.
No, but I'm assuming he's probably on the top line if he was listed. He's probably playing with Eberle. And probably then on the
probably a lot of value in the Kraken. I don't know if people really know him. But this Moritz Seider guy is projected really high, and I don't know what that's about. You know who I like? For like defensive stuff. Vince Dunn on Seattle. Because his plus minus is really fucking high and his hits are really high. So you should go for him. I don't know. It depends on like the rank, but actually probably both can wait. It looks like all forwards are being projected. Swayman's still there, by the way. Maybe you're gonna go for him?
No, I don't think so. I think no.
His ADP is really high compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
57. The next highest is 74. Bobrovsky.
I think I almost have to wait till Bobrovsky or someone around there. Maybe even later.
Pete, the Cocksuckers auto draft.
No, he's another auto. We got a couple autos in here.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Coming in and out.
I was debating Swayman or the guy I took on Minnesota for like a minute. So I'm glad I didn't go Swayman because I could have had both.
No one seems to be on it. Yeah. That's telling you something too, and everyone's avoiding it.
He had 4 shutouts last year. That's a lot.
It's a real lot. But also, I think that Boston team was ridiculous last year.
What do you think of Cousins? His projected plus minus is really bad.
Really good. I was actually debating Cousins or Giroux. That was like my debate. I think I actually kind of like him.
Right?
I personally like him the best on Buffalo out of everyone that was listed.
Yeah, no, Giroux's got right wing eligibility also.
That's kind of why I took him, because I was like, this guy.
Your team's really balanced out. Now you can get like a really good center late or just hammer goalie and defense.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of thinking I take.
Because you got to keep in mind that like in a 10-team league, that utility slot, you can just like rotate all the time. You don't even have to go early on it.
I didn't want to do this, but I took Bobrovsky. He was on my avoid list, but I feel like I need a goalie.
Instead of, I guess the next one up was Anderson on Carolina. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I need at least another starter. I want to get Thatcher Demko. He'll be in my list here at some point. I guess he'll be my second. Yeah, Anderson, I don't know if I trust because I remember him on Toronto sucking. That's also why, I remember Bobrovsky being good, so I'll give him that. But he is like 35. I don't know. Hopefully the Florida Panthers play well. I remember them being good, but I heard a lot of people saying they won't come out the same, but who knows?
So, what do you think I'm going to do based on my last pick? It looks like a reach, but I don't care.
What was your last pick? Dubois?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say then you're going to go with a defenseman on LA?
No, I'm still thinking offense.
Okay. Then I think you're going to go with Cousins.
Or
are you looking at Zuccarello?
Wait, who's this Nekis guy on Carolina?
Oh, by the way, Zegras. I've heard good things about Trevor Zegras on Anaheim. He's also kind of like the guy there. He's could be a guy that could, progress further.
Yeah, Cousins on the first power play unit with Skinner, Tooch, Thompson, and Gollin.
Yeah, I watched him skate. He looks really solid. Like he looks good. He looks really good. He seems to he's very he gets himself into this stuff. He's like a workhorse type player.
What about this Joel Eriksson Ek guy? Do you know anything about him? Oh, he's on the first power play unit. Yeah, you're right, man. I wish I had Kiprusoff right now instead.
Yeah, I don't know him. Nah, I don't know. Your pick's not bad. Kachuk's not bad. He's good. Good player.
It's a stack with Dubois.
At least you got him with LA.
Because I feel like Nylander's had injury issues. At least when I had him before.
Yeah.
Now I think either go Cousins or defense. I don't think so.
Another not bad goalie is Lazaric on Chicago. He's definitely their starter, and he's not bad. They're just not the greatest team. So there is that. Might not get you wins, but he could get a decent save percentage.
Yeah, what do you think of Ekblad?
Defense, right?
Yeah, I'm going for him as an IL stat.
Is he still on Florida?
Yeah, but he's gonna miss a month.
Oh, there's another guy I know you used to like in the past, but Victor Arvidsson. I know he's on IR, but he's supposed to be, he's pretty good when he's in.
Yeah, I have him on the watch list. I've always liked Nashville. I don't know why. I used to stack.
Not anymore though. I think they're not looking the greatest. They used to look a lot better.
Oh, you're up.
Oh, I'm close. Shit.
Yeah, I'm debating what to
I can't not pass up on him now. I'll take Cousins there.
The only reason I didn't go him is because I'm weak at right wing, and I wanted to see if I can get that Eriksson Ek guy to fall. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna have to pivot to something else. I could go. I'm looking at Troshik. He's coming up pretty quick, actually. His hits.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick. I like Raquel too.
Troshik's hits are at 147, and the next highest, even near him, is barely cracking 100.
Look at Raquel's hit, by the way. And he's on the top line, power play. He's on the power play with Crosby. He's actually someone who's been on my list, even for betting.
Yeah, I didn't know he got hits like that.
Yep. Yeah, he's kind of like an asshole.
After that, though, is my guy, Michael Bunting. That's like my pick of the draft because he's on like all the power play, penalty kill stuff, and left wing is just.
And Rangers get another goal on them. 1-3, Rangers, Columbus. Columbus is rolling.
Do you think the Rangers can come back?
I think this is. I think the Rangers will score again.
The last time I asked the Rangers it was the Giants down like 30 points, and they came back from like what? The last time it happened was like in the 60s or something.
Yeah, the Rangers are getting a lot of chances. They're actually like Jimmy Vesey almost had like a goal. Like they had 2 goals that were like, or 2 shots that were almost goals. Okay, I'm on the clock. Yeah.
I can tell you right now that Rangers guy is going to probably take Troshik.
Yeah. I'm a little bit lost on what to do here for.
Yeah, no, I'm getting to that point too because I'm starting to run out of people who I knew.
I'm gonna take Troshik.
I think Corpusalo just because his picture looks really funny.
Yeah, he does. He's got a goofy look to him. He's a fucking Junas. What is he? Is he Finnish? He's got to be Finnish or something. Something weird.
Something.
Yeah, he's Finnish.
I'm really hoping my guy falls though, man. I really want this Eriksson Ek guy. I have a good feeling. I don't know what it is.
I think you should take Raquel, man. He's
No, I'm good on hits because I have Kachuk. Look at his hits.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
It's 250, and he still gets 80 points. That's why I went that way. It's because in normal Yahoo leagues, hits don't count. Oh no, they do count. Never mind. I'm thinking of shorthanded goals. Wait, how long is Arvidsson out?
I don't think too much longer.
November 8th.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Ooh, fuck yeah!
Damn, Rangers need to come back. What'd you get here? Oh, you got your Eriksson pick. Okay, he's playing with he's a top line center, right? He's centering what's his name? That Russian.
So now I'm thinking, should I go Zook?
I was looking at Zook, but I was like, Zook's old. I don't know if I could take Zook over younger people. That was my only qualm with Zook. I was like, could I take him over younger guys? That's why I took Trocheck. And Trocheck's, man, like, he gets a little he gets a bad rap. He's a good player. He's that kind of playing good for the Rangers too. It's like even last year, like he looks good.
I
mean, I like Zegras right here because I heard people talk about him.
His plus minus looks terrible.
I don't think Anaheim's the greatest, but look at his points last year. 65 points, 23 goals, power play points, 17. Like,
I'm debating to go defense right now. You know what? Fuck it.
Ekblad. Okay. I gotta start looking at defense too.
I don't know who Noah Dobson is, so I went that way instead. But I don't know. Actually, Dobson, the 12th overall pick, 2018. Okay, so he's got some prospect pedigree. Maybe I should have went that direction. You should go him if he falls.
I'm actually probably going to take Demko right here just to get this done with.
Who?
The goalie for Vancouver. He by the way, he just has I think he just has the flu. He's only out with the flu. No, real injury.
Oh,
another goal on the Rangers. 4-1. That's about game.
do you see Pietrangelo is ranked really high?
Yeah, he's good, man. But I think he is out for a little bit. I think he's hurt a little bit. Nothing like crazy, but he is hurt. Okay. Yeah, he's a big part of that Vegas team.
Yo, you know what's cool? One of the best hit defensemen is Condre Miller on the Rangers. See that?
Mm-hmm.
141.
You know, another good pick here on the list is DeBrusk for Boston is good. Good player.
I had him on my watch list, yeah.
Good player. I think I don't think he's not top line, but he could be the second power play kind of guy. Yeah, he's second power play. He is on the second line with Marchand and Coyle. He gets some play, on a good Boston team. This is a good team. Okay, I think I got to do it. Take my Thatcher pick. my goalie's in there. Had to write in the chat there, Rangers blowing it tonight because that's a true statement. This is not a good Columbus team. This is one of the worst rosters in the league. And it's funny, the Rangers come out so strong against a good Buffalo team. And of course, you get this. Canadians up on that Blackhawks team 2-0. That's an interesting game right there. I think it was smart to wait for us to draft a little bit. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Now I got to look at defense. Never mind. There's not good defense left. There's a lot of good late defense left. I like Keandre Miller for the Rangers later. That's a top defenseman for the Rangers. But I'm going DeBrusk. Keandre Miller for the Rangers is like the second starting defenseman. He's going to get points. And again, I would think this is a good Rangers team. This is a playoff team. They really need to fight for another goal here. Rangers need to get another goal, get in this game, make it a game.
I don't know what to get. Everything feels like a reach. What about Stuart Skinner?
Good pick. I mean, that's a good team in front of him, man.
What do you think?
He was on my list.
His playing time.
Probably pretty good, man. I don't think it matters with goalie. I mean, I guess that's where you could see a time split, but you have that good of a team.
What about Devin Levy? These people don't have projections.
They're blank.
See that?
Yeah, I know. I saw some of that.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? I don't even know.
But Devin Levy is he's the starter goalie listed for Buffalo, and he did start the other day. He took the start against the Rangers. He gave up 5 goals. So there was that.
That ain't good. You know what? I'm gonna go Skinner. If I can get it.
Still here? Skinner's still around?
Hopefully. I've got snaked on some other picks.
He's still here? Jesus Christ. Wait. Skinner's still around? Or you're joking? Oh, okay. All right. I'm thinking of Jeff Skinner. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't mind this. It's a good pick. I wonder when we get to start. Do you think we start? We start next week, right? As far as like we start on Monday. There goes Michael Bunt. Oh, you got Michael Bunting. You got your guy.
I reached a little, but it wasn't too far off. What about
your guy?
Motor Kochtikov on Carolina? That goal. He doesn't have any projection either. Or just Devin Levi. Are these all rookies? Like, I don't get it.
Not sure. Shit, man. Why is Arvidsson still like stuck around here? This is a good player. I'm on the fence here with Arvidsson. There's a couple good goalies left. Smith for the Devils is really good, by the way. He looked really good. Rangers fighting for that goal. Oh, wow. That's a really good pick late, by the way. That's like that wins the draft. That Patrick Laine pick in 133rd. One of the best players in the league still. So fucking late. That's their top player in Columbus and beating against a good Rangers team. Yeah, I got to take Zegras. He's been here for ages. Taking him. Sure. You know, you have another good player here that's still left around is Jordan Eberle.
Zegras?
Fucking Zegras is the player in Anaheim. He's like their guy.
Cool. Okay.
No, I heard, and it's funny how it's like there's still top line people still around. Like that's something you have to realize. There's still top line players around.
Yeah. You want another like crazy round guy I'm looking at?
What are you looking at?
Paul.
I'll just say this with the Ducks, man. Zegras is the top line forward. He's of course on the power play as like the quarterback. He's quarterbacking the power play with Cam Fowler. He's their guy. He's playing with Adam Henrique, good goal scorer, good assist guy.
Okay, so
I get it, man.
Paul on Tampa's one. Jarvis on Carolina, Bozer on Vancouver.
He's on the top of lines, I think. There.
Ryan McDonough on Nashville. If you're trying to get hits, I think. For some late round defensive stuff, Seigenholler on the Devils probably is going to fall into some shit just because how good their offense is. Maybe Haig on Vegas.
Fucking Rangers, man. Get some fucking goals on the board.
4-1.
Like, get some fucking
you
goals.
gonna put any money down? What if they come back?
I might have some money down on this game already. Not on the
No,
Rangers,
I mean like now, like with the odds in your favor, because all they have to do is tie it. They don't have to even win.
All I'll say is I need a goal more on this game, and I get some money. I got it over.
Yeah, I like your roster.
Oh, Doug wrote me. I showed Doug my roster. He wrote Zegras is a good sleeper pick, man. He's like, that's a really good player. I totally agree. Like, it's funny how I just got him too. That was my recent pick.
His
great.
He's a fucking
top.
Also,
It's crazy. There's top line fucking players still left right now. Like.
Well, I told you, man, center depth. Remember,
way,
I told you, like, stack wings early, and you'll get good centers. Look, you got Troshik and him as like utility options.
By the way, there's another goalie I'm looking at right here already. Dylan Levi is the starter for Buffalo.
You're going to carry three?
Yeah, I think I might. I'm kind of thinking I might.
I was thinking
because the only reason I say that is because I need more defense, but the only reason I say that is because my one starter isn't the greatest. Demko might be a time split, so I might as well get another time split guy like Levi. That's kind of what I'd rather I'll have two time split guys and one starter. That's kind of my rationale.
So, by the way, don't take face-off wins for granted. You gotta get those.
Yeah, I probably already lost those. I don't think my centers aren't the best.
Go to draft results.
Well, no, never mind. Never mind. Cousins is very good at that. Cousins is really good at face-off wins. Giroux is very good at face-off wins.
What you do?
So my centers aren't the worst. My by the way, my next bench guys, I have to start taking some. You got to start going for centers right here. This is the time for centers. I'm telling you that
my
now.
assist projected really bad.
And for centers, I already have Manny Bernays. Do I have him? He's gone. Phil Pedal, Novak for Nashville is a good center. He's a good face-off guy. Phil Pedal is a good face-off guy for the Rangers. Good young player who's kind of ready to take the next step. There's certain players.
Yeah, my team's projected for like the worst assists in the league. What's that about?
Okay, I just hit. All right. Yeah, I gotta take Levi.
Hey, who's this Pavel Zacha guy?
Pavel Zacha.
I think I'm gonna go him.
Where are you looking at? Is he down there? What defenseman?
He's a center on Boston. Actually, I'm gonna go Arvidsson. I want another IL.
No, I don't mind that though. I'm looking at that Boston pick. Dude, Boston. I mean, like again with fantasy sports, I realize it's good to go with players that are on a good team. Who you're saying, Pavel? Who? Yeah, he's on the first line. He's playing with.
Yeah, that's my next
pick in Rams dreams, like JVR. Yeah, he's a good pick. That's a great pick.
Shea Theodore on Vegas is projected pretty good too.
Dude, that Boston pick is great. That's a great pick. He's playing with fucking top line people. He's gonna be playing with Mark and
my next one. That's it looks like a reach.
A lot.
Doesn't it?
Not a reach. That's not a reach. Better than Arvidsson. That's a better team. That's like honestly a gigantic steal. I didn't even realize.
I like spent all day like going through the rankings and projections and trying to figure out how to combine the Yahoo stuff with the face-off site together. And that site is great, man. Like having all the power play penalty killing information is really good. Really good. I think I can get both though. I'm gonna go Arvidsson and then that after. It's just hopefully Arvidsson doesn't get picked right here. I've been sniped multiple times. The only reason I'm taking him here though is just because it's so long until I pick again, and I can't risk it not coming back. But you know what's nice though is like, so I drafted 2 IL people. I can instantly just put them in the slots like first week and make ads immediately for free. That's what I'm saying. Like, look up the IL people. Trying to get some more.
Eberle, man, top line player on Seattle on a team that made it to the fucking playoffs. Still here. Top line
Your
forward.
team's looking pretty good. I gotta say.
My defense is lacking. I'm almost like, but I'm not seeing anything I like on the board.
That's all right. We're getting to the point now where it's like it's like a giant blob. You know, like you can't really tell one person from another. It's just like whatever you hit hits. You know what? All right. Here's
I like
check
Jake
this
Sanderson.
pick out. What do you think of this?
Ottawa.
Adam Larson. Remember him? He was the first overall pick.
Yeah.
He's on the Kraken now. What do you think of him? Late.
Good pick. Kraken is a playoff team, last year. So
okay, how about this one? Remember Torrey Krug on the Bruins? He's on the Blues now. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
kind of late?
The Blues aren't as good as they used to be, but
no, I know, but Torrey Krug can score. You know, like I remember him being a really high goal per game type of defenseman. Yeah, but
taking Eberle on the top line in Seattle.
Definitely taking picks. I think gonna be like looking back at the end of the year, one of the better picks. Even though I don't like the Devils.
Yeah, and I agree. Yeah, no, I think that Jasper pick is really good. I actually think one of my better picks was right there. Eberle, fucking top line. We know who Jordan Eberle is. Also, power play player. Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, who's Thatcher Demko, by the way?
He's the main starter goalie for Vancouver.
He's projected for a lot of volume, so that's good.
I think he's like not really getting because he's like 27. I don't think he's really getting what is it? Like he's not going to be splitting much time. And I think Vancouver's, man, they're willing to they're kind of going to be coming up in the league, One of those teams.
Do you think the Kings are going to be good again?
I hope so, man. I kind of hope so. I mean, I hope so, and I don't, because I'm not a fan of the Metro Division better team. But yeah, no, probably will.
I got sniped on. I wanted to have Drew Doughty with.
Well, I'll say this: there's 2 teams in the there's 3 teams. There's 3 teams in the Metro Division that are super young and super fast and good teams. And the top team I would pick would be Carolina. The next team I would pick would be the Devils, and then I would pick the Rangers. Those are very fast, young teams. And that seems to be what matters these days. Damn, there is no defense left. God damn. I'm going to have to wait till fucking forever to get defense. It sucks. What do I do?
That's what I was talking about with going early. It's good. You did go early, though. You see the difference.
I mean, I have 2 strong defensemen with Fox and McAvoy, and then my bench is ridiculous. Like, my bench is really good. That's that. I will say that right now. I got Buchnevich.
All right, this is going to look like a reach, but I don't know. Fuck it. The fact that we have a forward slot and a utility slot, we should just hammer bench forwards. I'm thinking.
I've kind of already hammered that. I need to start hammering defensemen. I think my next picks have to be all defensemen. That's like where I'm looking at.
I think I'm going.
There are some people I like. I like
Barzal.
Yo, what is up with Patrick Kane? His NA.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's not signed yet. He looked really bad in the playoffs with the Rangers. He's probably done. I don't want to say he is, but probably is. Probably done.
Gee,
you know where I honestly, you know where I think he should sign,
or whatever it was.
You know where he should sign? With Chicago, and play with this young guy. I think that's like who needs him the most. To tell you the truth, I think he'd probably play good there too. Like I don't know. That's why if I was him, I'd go back to Chicago. Go where you were successful. You know, like at this point.
Philip Denault has no projections, but they're high. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I'm thinking Barzal.
Where's Barzal these days? Is he still in the Islanders?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. I mean, dude, he's on top line, man. Again, we're talking top line guys. You're still getting the top line guy. You're still getting the top penalty PowerPoint guy. It's gonna do good.
I need assists. Apparently, my projected assists are very low.
Where are you seeing that? You can see your projected assists.
Yeah, go to standings.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not looking too good.
No, you're looking real good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, points are all right. Goals are all right.
You
got
can't
good looking
gauge
goals
it right now because your picks are in the middle of stuff. Who's this Pyotr Kochetkov guy for Carolina? The goal. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm actually looking that good. My team is actually looking kind of bad when I'm looking at those standings.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going all in on hits.
My next couple picks are going to be like crazy ass picks. So,
what do you think of the Miller pick?
A good pick, man. Who's on my list? He's on my list. I was gonna take him.
What do you think of like his?
I was gonna take him next. I was trying to take him. I was gonna try to take him the next round. So a little early, but still, he was on.
No, I know. I'm at the
really
point
soon.
now where like the defensive projections are so off. I don't even care. I'm just like reaching because.
Ooh, Bruins and Nashville tied up. Got some tie going on. And the over right now is already hitting on that Detroit-Tampa Bay game with Tampa Bay trailing by a goal. Hopefully they keep trailing by a goal. All right, here's another pick that this has been on my list for a while is Bowen Byram on Colorado. On my list for the whole time. I've been waiting for this one.
I like it. Damn.
Yeah, no, it's by the way, he's playing on the second line and then the second power play, but there's talk of him jumping the whole thing and maybe getting up to playing with Cale Makar, the guy you picked, that he might play on the first line with him. And then
it's funny like we just waiting like this whole draft, but like I feel like a lot of the like people we recommended would be they're gonna actually hit.
Yeah, no, there's actually honestly there's a lot of people on my team that I really fucking like. There's another pick I'm gonna take right here. I'm trying to take Jake Sanderson on Ottawa. That's my next late defenseman. He's on the second line again. talk of him moving up again to play on the first line. And he is on also the second power play. He's one of those guys that's a young player, could jump up.
I guess the Carolina.
He's 20. He's 21, by the way. He's a 21-year-old player, 5th round pick, playing really good.
The Carolina defense is very confusing. There's so many people. Orlov. They have like 4 options, all kind of.
Yeah, it's true. I got to start looking at my
Do you know
last.
who Mackenzie Weegar is on Calgary?
No, but there's a. All right,
so I'm looking at. Look at his roster percentage. It's really high. See that? 66% compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Why?
You know what? All right, so are you looking for late picks?
Oh wow! Yo, yeah, this Mackenzie Weegar guy is looking pretty interesting.
Aiden Hill, by the way, is not a bad pick for goalie right now. That I believe is one of the in a timeshare.
No, I'm good on goalie.
Being goalie. Well, again, someone you might want to stream. Seth Jarvis is up there for another good pick right here, Carolina. Another good pick, a Tori Lettinen. Oh my god, I gotta take him. Shit, dude, a Tori Lettinen. Take him. I'm telling you right now, he's on the top line. Fucking take him. He's on Colorado in the top line. That's all I'll say. Not
who else?
Not drafted yet.
I got a second pick coming up.
Yeah.
Well, look at him. Oh man, look how sad it is to see Taylor Hall down there at the bottom.
Yeah, dude, but he actually, honestly, you know what? He looks good playing with that young guy, the Connor Bedard. He actually looks like he's his mentor a little bit. I don't dislike him on that team. I really don't. I think he's actually in a good spot. In a good spot to play with a good young player. He's like, you see, he's like the guy who's first kind of like passing to him. He's like his first look to get the ball, like the puck to him is Taylor Hall. So that's not a bad player. But yeah, there's a lot of good shit left. There's a lot of good ads left. I realize this. There's a lot of good late ads. But yeah, look at Colorado, man.
I'm going Seth Jarvis next.
Dude, okay. I'm telling you, that Atori Lettinen guy. Dude, Atori Lettinen is the second line player on Colorado, and he is playing in the first power play with fucking McKinnon. Atori Lettinen with McKinnon, with Mikko Rantanen, is on that first power play, and he's a second line player. So just take that in mind. That is a good player.
What do you think of Evander Kane?
Oh, he just went. You took him. You took him. Okay, good pick. Who were you saying on Edmonton?
Evander Kane.
No, I mean, I guess if you want hits, he's a hitter. If you want hits, I'll bring you the hits.
Do you think we need 3 goalies? A lot of people have.
I mean, I took 3, but I'm not like.
There's a lot of people
taking 3. One of the main reasons I took 3 is because I don't know how long Demko's going to be out for with this illness. He threw up in his hockey mask, so that's how they knew he had the flu on the ice. But by the way, I think you might have got one of the best steals of the draft with Letkinen. That's a great player.
Who's Robert Thomas?
Robert Thomas. I don't know him. Do you want me to give you the pick you should take here? Nah. Damn, I wish you waited a second, Leland. I would have told you to take Ian Barbachev. Fuck.
I'm just gonna drop it. Whatever.
He was on my list. He's playing in the top line with Eichel, and he's on the power play.
I'm gonna drop that slot anyway. Once the season starts.
Taking Barbachev. I gotta take him. Last pick of the draft.
Yeah, Marner's projected for a lot of shorthand stuff.
He is. Marner's a good player, man. Marner is fucking good, and he's also playing like Marner's a good player like across the fucking league, and he's playing on. I mean, I don't want to say this because it's Toronto, but he's playing on what could be the Stanley Cup, winner. Again, it's Toronto, and they never fucking pull it off, but they have the best team on paper. Especially, dude, they, were down to Montreal, and they came back and beat Montreal, no problem. No problem. Down for, 3 goals and come back and tie it and win it, and, hat trick for Matthews, and then a shootout win. It didn't seem like an issue. That's a good team right there. Another guy on Montreal that's really good is Doc. I don't know who has Doc. But Doc
Ivan Barbachev on Vegas.
Ivan Barbachev is the left wing starter on Vegas. He's playing with Eichel. He's on the starting line. He's top line center, a top line left wing.
Yeah, his projections look really fucking good.
Yeah, I don't know why he fell this late. He's been on my list. I didn't even think I would be able to get him. I
don't know, but his plus minus is 13, and his hits are at 160.
Yeah, he was on my list here of there's a list that I had here written down called players you should have drafted, which was Trevor Zegras, which I did get, Ivan Barbachev, Patrick Laine, which you got Laine, right? Did you get Laine?
Patrick Laine is on Winnipeg, or
no? He's on the Columbus.
No.
Did you get Seth Jarvis?
I wanted to, but I got sniped.
Okay, that was a good pick. You got Evan Bouchard, right?
He's my second defenseman.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
And so what I wanted to do was pair up the defenseman with the goalie. So I got Bouchard and Skinner together. So if Edmonton's good, they're both good. And then whatever forwards do well, I don't have them, but whatever.
Yeah, man, my assists are looking ridiculous in this league. I noticed that. My assists and
go to the standings. You can see the totals. So
yeah, I'm seeing some shit here.
I have the highest goals, but my assists are terrible. But you're really balanced, actually. And your penalty points are really high, second highest. And your plus minus is the first projected.
Yeah, my plus minus looks good because I took
your
all.
Penalty are still pretty solid.
My power play goals aren't looking too good. You got the best power play goals.
Yeah, but that feels really hard to predict.
But look at the power play assists. Power play assists, I'm at the top.
Yeah. So I don't know. That whole category feels pretty weird.
Shorthanded goals, you're towards the top. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Face-off
but I don't
wins,
know.
I'm at the
That feels
bottom.
very
My
wonky
center's
and weird.
stuck. My center's
Oh
totally
shit!
stuck, I guess.
Yeah, we both messed up. We should have gone for the FW face.
That's honestly
face-off.
like that's. I don't know if I buy that one. Hits, you're towards
We
the
could probably
top
stream
there.
it. You know,
Wins.
we're both up there in hits. Blocks.
Wins are kind
What are
of.
blocks
I'm in the
in
middle.
hockey?
Goals against, I'm like fucking really bad. You're in the top. Saves, I'm towards the top. Save percentage, I'm really low. You have a really good. What's your goalies? Because they have a really good save percentage. You have Gustafson. Oh yeah, you do.
So I went.
Gustafson and Skinner had really good
I went the
saves.
guy in Minnesota, and I went the guy on Edmonton that you were talking about. Skinner.
Yeah, he's at that. I think was a
Who's his
really good
name?
pick.
Oh, I thought he was on Toronto, right? Or is
Yeah,
that a different
that
one?
seemed like a really good pick. I'm gonna
Oh
say
no, I'm
that.
thinking of Frederick Anderson.
Save percentage. All right, shutouts. You're up
Shutouts
there.
are hard to beat.
Oh
And I
no,
feel like
we're both kind of
shutouts
down.
are
We're down on
all
that. Total, I don't know what the totals are, but we're both kind of. You're up there with that. You're better with that. Yeah, I don't know. How do I exit this draft? I don't even know how to exit this draft. How do I exit?
I think you
What
gotta.
do I do? What do I do? I know what to do. I can go to the league here. All right, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Did they give you a projection already? By the way, this was a crazy ass day to even have this draft happen. So this draft did happen.
So hard. We've had this draft happen 3 different times, and then fail.
When does the matchup start? By the way, all right. Our first day is Monday, October 16th. So we don't start till Monday.
You know what's weird? I have people locked into stuff already. You see that? Like when you log in.
Yeah.
All right, so I got Ekblad. I got Ekblad and Arvidsson in my IR slots. So I have 2 free ads.
I'm gonna probably have
get
to
Anaheim, by the way, and Tampa. They play tomorrow. Oh no, actually.
No, we don't start until Monday.
But that's what I like about hockey. It's similar to basketball where you can abuse the schedule and see like days that are full, and then the light ones you can get like 2 to 3 if you're.
So realize we don't start till Monday.
Yeah, no.
So Monday we start.
Yeah.
And so I'm just gonna try to set my lineup for that week. Let's take a look on Monday. So go to Monday. So who's playing tomorrow? So there is only like a few games tomorrow. I think they try to avoid the football schedule, which is smart. Come on, Rangers, get a goal here. All right, now. All right, Monday I have my shit set. I got Panarin with the Rangers playing against Arizona. Mitch Marner against Chicago. That should be a win. Chicago's looking like shit. Canadians are up 3-0 on them.
I like your draft a lot. You have a lot of flexibility on left and right wing.
I know I tried to go for it, but I wasn't like trying to force it. Kind of thing.
DeBrusk is going to be, I think, one of the higher plus minus options.
He could be. He could be.
I don't know. Like some of these motherfuckers, I've he's been on a bunch of my teams.
I'm just setting my lineup now for the week. Might as well. got a big schedule on Oh yeah.
Wait, Demko's hurt?
Demko has the flu, so that's like come on. It'd be like tomorrow he's healthy, you know. You don't know.
Who's Columbus's goalie?
Columbus's goalie is right now. It is what's his fucking name? Oh wow, but the Rangers took a power play. I think. Did they get a power play? Fucking Rangers, blowing it. The Blue Jackets are starting Elvis Mezcarins, having a good game today. Elvis, named after, I don't know, somebody you probably don't even know. Maybe pop star Elvis. Let's see what the Rangers can do on a power play. Let me look at projected.
Look at your roster for next week.
My roster for next week.
Yeah, next Monday. Are there certain goalie matchups we should bench our goalies for so they don't get blown up?
Yeah, I mean, like I took out. I'm just looking at this now. I took out Demko against Tampa Bay. I think I'd rather Buffalo versus Calgary.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like,
yeah, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Wow, next Saturday is going to be a big day. A lot of games on the Saturday. Like basically
what is the Rangers power play unit?
Rangers power play unit it's definitely going to be Kreider. It's definitely going to be Panarin and Zibanejad. Yeah, so Kreider, Trocheck, Panarin, Zibanejad, Adam Fox. That's the top one. The second one is Wheeler, Hedl, Lafreniere, Keiko, and Miller. So your Miller pick is getting seconds on the power play. Right now they're on the power play. So let's see what they do. Oh, they just lost the power play. They tanked it. Couldn't do nothing. Come on, Rangers. Get a goal here. They're due for a goal. They're set for it, man. I'm telling you. Feel it. Let's see also this. Blackhawks just scored a goal. Tyler Johnson scored a goal. And Seth Jones got a point. Seth Jones is actually looking good for them. Trying to set my lineup here.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, DeBrusk. Would you start him over anyone?
I don't know. I'd say probably no. Okay, I just set my lineup for the next week. I should be pretty good with it. Florida versus okay, yeah.
No, who the fuck is Devin Levi?
He's the starter for Buffalo, the goalie.
Yeah, but like, who are they? I don't know goalies. I know Bobrovsky. He was on the Flyers.
He is. I don't really know him. He's young. He did give up goals to the Rangers. Oh, Rangers got a goal.
Yeah.
Is that power play?
Rangers just scored after the power play. I think it's who is it? Who's got the goal here? I think it's defenseman.
Some
Good fucking goal though. That, by the way, that wins me a bet. I had Rangers 5.5. So, or the Rangers, I had the 5.5 total right here. That just went to 6. So
that's all you needed.
Hit on that. I needed that goal. I mean, I had a feeling that it would go to an empty net goal anyway. If the Rangers didn't score, they'd probably empty the net, and then Columbus would get another goal somehow. So I wasn't too worried about it. But there's a goal right there. Had some weird wins, by the way.
I gotta say, looking at my team, it's a bunch of people I've never heard of, like Tim Stutzel or Matt Boldy or Evan Bouchard. I don't know any of these fucking people at all.
No, Evan Bouchard. I mean, I don't know him, but I keep hearing good things, so that's a positive. That's always a positive.
What do you think? Now that's their lead Redden?
The 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Oh god, I don't remember. Wow, remember him? I got a good bit money down on the Canadiens to win this game, so I hope they do. I don't want to jinx myself and put that out, but hope they win this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's. I can't trust the Blackhawks too much, so I'll give the Canadiens that. They're at home. They don't look terrible. They had a good game against Toronto that they didn't win. They're going to want to close out a game at home. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. I had some weird wins in college football. I had Stanford. And they ended up beating Colorado. That was a crazy win for me there.
Ooh.
I know.
I just see like money just being on Colorado, just whether it's good bet or not, you know?
Yeah, but like I also had the Jets earlier beating the Panthers. Straight up 60 minutes beat. So if you bet for a team to win in regulation, like 60-minute, 3 periods, you get a little better odds. So I had a plus 115 on the Jets. I won on that. I lost on Vanderbilt today versus Georgia. The spread, which kind of was a bummer. That was so close. I lost by a point. It's a bummer when you win by a point. But I also won on Washington. Washington came back and beat Oregon.
Do you find college versus pro stuff to be really different, or it's all?
Oh, it's so different. It's so different. It's like betting on college is like so lucky. When you win, I feel like you get luck. You know, like
that sounds like someone I wouldn't even want to fuck with.
Yeah, more and more I realize like I don't even know why I'm making very low bets these days. I'm doing the typical betting wage, which is like a 3% bet of your bankroll, you know. But with NFL, I go a little higher. I'll go for some heavy bets on some things. Trying to be able to cap on NHL a little bit better, so I can start going for heavier bets. But right now, I'm kind of going for the 3% bankroll bets, which is always a smart move, you know. Again, my bankroll is not low, so I want like a 3% bankroll on one of my teams is like a $94 bet. So there is that. So these aren't super low bets, but for NFL, I'm around like the 300 mark, 400 mark that I'm trying to bet on.
Yeah, it just hit me that I'm heavily invested in Matt Boldy.
You are.
I don't know. I like other a couple hours ago. I don't know who the fuck that was.
Oh, I think he's high on
my season hangs in the balance.
I mean, I think he's kind of high on the list of what Minnesota is running, so that's a good thing. And if you're next to that Corporcello guy or whatever his name, Kippersoff or whatever, I don't know. What's his fucking name? I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, you're next to Kirill Kaprizov. So Boldy. You know, also on that team, you know, like the last game Minnesota played.
McDavid to Draisaitl. This is the Draisaitl.
I'm looking at points. I'm looking at the daily face-off.
Oh, he's not a center. Never mind.
Kaprizov was playing on the top line with Hartman and Zuccarello, but the second line had Boldy as the right wing, second line. He could move up to first line easily. Like Zuccarello probably shouldn't be in the top line. So Boldy probably should get that spot. And probably will on here, like some games. That probably will happen. And it depends on the coach. There's some coaches, like I remember Tortorella would switch the fucking lines up mid-game, mid-period. It would switch. It depends on the coach. Some people switch it up a lot.
Does Andre Miller have any offensive upside as a defenseman?
Yeah, he's I think he's kind of their second line quarterback for the power play, and he is on the first. He's the first. He's in the first pairing for defensemen, so he's going to be on the ice a lot with Trouba. He's playing with Trouba.
He's starting him second line every week, pretty much.
Yeah, he's probably worth it. He's kind of the Rangers' young, hopeful defenseman would be Keandre Miller. That's who's the first to look at. You hear a lot of people talking about him.
Do you think he'll ever do what Fox did?
Could, man. I think he could. People like him.
Yeah, how do defensemen get paid compared to centers and left, right?
I think they get paid really well because it's there's not as many defensemen as there are forwards. So I think they kind of get it's like quarterbacks. There's not as many quarterbacks across the league as there are fucking receivers or something. So I think you pretty good payout. You end up making good money on that. I mean, I'm looking at my elite. It's funny. I'm looking at my team right now, and tonight, Pasternak has a goal and assist. Marner has an assist. McAvoy has 2 assists. Fox has an assist. Sanderson, who is a late-round defensive pick for me, had a goal and an assist today. Trocheck, late-round center pick, an assist.
Yeah, I think Trocheck is one of the better picks you're going to find all year.
I mean, Bobrovsky had a loss today, but that's the only thing I see on my list that's pretty bad. And
well, you could play Levi.
Levi is getting a second start.
Who the fuck is that? I've never heard of that guy.
I mean, he's their starter. He's getting 2 starts in a row, so there is that. So he's getting 2 starts in a row, and he's had not the greatest games.
He's got a really high roster percentage. I mean, people think he's. Let me see. Yeah, he's I don't know. He's a 7th round pick with no track record at all. He's only started 8 games in 2 years. So he must be a prospect that's going to break out, given the role.
Yeah, that could be the case, man. I'm kind of high on Demko. I kind of think Vancouver could do better stuff than they did last year. All right, well, Columbus just scored another goal.
Damn.
7-point game.
So Igor just gave up 5?
What was that?
Igor gave up 5.
Yeah, Igor gave up 5 tonight. Not the greatest game for the Rangers. Especially coming from a guy who's a good player. Yeah, Igor just gave up 5 goals.
Probably could have got on cheaper. Well, you know what? I gotta say, it's fitting that the guy who got Igor is New York Rangers.
Yeah. He was a Rangers fan too. So, yeah.
Ilya Samsonov on Toronto, who I was looking at, he looked pretty good. I was kind of thinking about him.
Right. 7-point fucking game. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I thought the Rangers had a good defense.
No.
No?
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on that. Yeah, I mean, Boone Jenner is having a day, man. Boone Jenner had a hat trick tonight, so there is that.
That's
Boone
weird.
Jenner. I don't think he's even on the. I don't think anyone drafted. Did anyone draft Boone Jenner? It's a good question. Is he available? Probably is available. I'm gonna tell you that he's probably available. Also, by the way, a guy who he's never a bad player. You know, I've known of him forever. Oh no, he is drafted. He's been drafted.
Yeah, what do you think of Rasmus Dahlin?
Good player, man. Top kind of offensive defenseman in the league.
Do you
I think that's also why a lot of people put
from 6 to like 26. Because that's what makes him go from a 5th round pick to like a 2nd or 3rd. Wow, Yossi's still protected.
Yeah, Yossi is good. For sure.
I don't trust Dougie Hamilton. I never trust that motherfucker. He always gets hurt. I don't know.
Maple Leafs having a good night tonight against the Wild. I'm trying to look at what the Wild did. The Wild did have Matt Boldy score a goal, by the way, tonight. Kaprizov had an assist. Zuccarello had an assist. Gustafsson had a really bad day.
Good. Well,
6 goals against. I like have Gustafsson. Don't you have Gustafsson?
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, bad day tonight.
That's almost like an omen. I took him in the 6th round. 6 goals.
We had some players that had a good day.
6-6.
I wonder what you do here as the Rangers. Do you start to do a empty net goal? Do you try to get empty net, or do you just take the loss?
No, I think you just walk off.
I think you just take the loss.
Yeah, you just submit. You know, like
shameful loss. Yeah, exactly.
It'd be funny if they changed the rules around where you just call like a game and like so you want to play, you just call it like 30 minutes in.
Yeah. I can see that in some things. Kraken getting off to a nice start against the Blues. Kraken coming back. Sabres 2-2 versus Islanders. Pittsburgh is over the Flames. I kind of figured Pittsburgh would do something tonight. I had a feeling of that. Red Wings, by the way, this is a bet for me. I had the Red Wings. I had a part. This, by the way, I don't do parlays often, and I'm about to hit on it. You never know. But I had the Red Wings money line plus the over, which was 6.5, and we're at 9 goals total. So 30 seconds, and I get a parlay win here on the Red Wings. Very rare. I don't do parlays. I'm a very sparse parlay guy. Bruins up against the Predators. I think Nashville looks like shit this year. Not surprised at that. Let's look at the Bruins because I got a lot of Bruins share. McAvoy 2 assists. Pasternak with a goal and assist. I like that. DeBrusk with 5 shots on goal. Nothing going in, but he's got it. Swayman started today and had a really good day. Swayman has a 9.94 today. Only very good day for Swayman. got fucking 34 shots on goal.
Yeah, I'm wishing I had
there. I'm actually kind of seeing that. Marchand with an assist, of course. Yeah, James Van Riemsdyk, 2 goals. That's another one. JVR, on a different team, coming over to Bruins. Different. It's an interesting day with that there.
JVR, I remember him being like a overrated prospect on the Philly Flyers, and then kind of worked it elsewhere.
And didn't he go to Toronto? I want to say he was on Toronto.
Yeah. And
he went over there. Yeah, he was okay. Yeah. He was over there recently, and now he's gone. Or no, he was back at the Flyers. He started on the Flyers, went to Toronto, went back to the Flyers, and now he's on Boston. That's a good spot. Never a bad spot to be in on Boston.
Is Marchand a Hall of Famer?
I would say probably so. Got a cup. Yeah, I would say so. I would say Krejci's a Hall of Famer too. I know he retired. I'm trying to think of the Boston Bruins that retired. I thought there was a few that retired over the summer.
Rangers power play.
Yeah, it's nice to see what they'll do. Oh, yeah, so David Krejci retired. Krejci is probably a Hall of Famer. I'm kind of on the fence on that. I'd say he probably is. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say about like Boston sports is you always have at least you have the Bruins to kind of count on. They've just been consistently good throughout their history. That's a solid team. By the way, Red Wings just got another goal. I'm going to win that bet on that same game parlay.
Nice.
Yeah, 6-4.
Wait, you need that to happen right now?
Oh, well, they already went over. I just needed the money line. I had money line for. Oh, nice. I had money line for. Yeah, I'm already done with the Rangers game, but I had money line for Detroit, which they just won, and then I also had over 6.5, but it's at 10 goals right now, so it went way over. So big time parlay hit on that one. I'm looking at these 10 o'clock games now. That's what I'm starting to look at. There's 2. And I'm kind of on the fence of if I should even take the bet or just relax.
If you're up, then chill. If you're trying
that's kind of sometimes you just have to chill. I have a big bet on big ass fucking bet on Montreal. That's all I'll say.
I gotta say though, I really like this Bruins stack. The pairing
on my team there
with McAvoy is pretty fucking advantageous. Like it's gonna correlate really hard.
Yeah, I like it, man. I think Pasternak, even though he's an older guy, he's sort of like a
Is he? I thought he was not even 30.
Oh yeah. So that Ranger game ended in 5-3. They went empty net, but they didn't score. So,
No, they did. That's how they got the 3.
The Rangers got a goal. At least they got a goal, which is nice, but still a loss. Early, though.
Who's Jenner? Is that? Oh, yeah, Boone Jenner.
Yeah, he's probably on the top line. I don't really know with Columbus. I didn't see anyone really going for Columbus's shit. They kind of got disregarded in this draft.
That's a pretty bad loss. Pretty bad.
Oof. To tell you the truth, though, when I'm looking at, I like Gaudreau on a second line, veteran. You got Patrick Laine. You got Boone Jenner. On defense, nothing too much. Yeah, I don't know. There's not too much here. And maybe Elvis. Maybe Elvis for the goalie.
I'll use a little similar to basketball where there's 10 o'clock games.
Well, because the West Coast.
West Coast. Oh, I'm seeing the Ice Spice commercial now. Wow, she looks like she's made
what
for
Ice
Halloween.
Spice commercial? What ice? What is this? What are you talking about?
It's her and Ben Affleck going over a little Dunkin' Donuts bin.
Oh wow, Ice Spice. All right, hold on. Let me. I think I should. probably play this. This sounds like relevant to play. Dunkin', get some Dunkies because this makes sense with my Boston Bruins. Get some Dunkin' Donuts in here.
Get it going well. Big promotion. Made me brand ambassador. We got to come up with a drink. It's not right nowadays with social media. The kids, it's got to be a.
She's very attractive. I'll give her that.
I'm getting some Dunkaccino vibes going on.
Yeah. Al Pacino. Yeah.
And think, how are people going to connect you with Dunkin'?
Yeah, I'm a Dunkin' girl.
Wow, he's really Affleck is really going in on that Boston accent right there. He's like really playing it up.
Try to dunk in on the Dunkaccino.
Spice. My fans are the Munchkins.
By the way, Ice Spice on Saturday Night Live tonight, I believe. This must be all. This is funny. This is all
correlated, yeah.
Happening all at the same time. I think we're like.
She must have some new release coming out. Like a full length.
Yeah, we're getting hit on the algorithm for sure with Ice Spice.
Where you going with this?
Ice Spice Munchkins drink.
I got an idea. Collabs like they do, right? I spit bars with you. We're called Vanilla Ice Spice. Here I am. I'm with Dunkin'. You go.
Getting that munch, right?
Man.
Got that munch.
Oh yeah, Munchkins.
Yeah, the munch. That makes sense. It's on brand actually for Ice Spice. But you know what that means, right? A munch. Do you know what the slang term for a munch is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. All right, so you know.
Well, that's where the
if you know, you know.
From. A double entendre.
I would be a munch for Ice Spice. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, who's Brandon Montour on Florida?
Brandon, I don't know him. Unknown to me. Brandon Montour?
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what? Let me find this guy. There's a YouTuber that I saw that had some good stuff on players to pick up later. His name was Fantasy Puck on YouTube. Let me find out. I should. Here you go. All right, I'm gonna play this.
Okay.
We got a good. This could work out for both of us here. I don't know if we're gonna watch all of this, but we'll watch some of it.
Year there are players that the year before in 2021-22 where he had 34 goals and 65 points with a massive shot volume in 239 shots. He's centering.
He could be available. Is he available? That's my question there. Ryan Hartman, is he around? Let's just take a look. Yeah, he is a free agent. He's around. Let's look at some
Kaprizov and 66 games.
He's already on my watch list.
John Norris. Yeah, I'm gonna put him on my watch list as well. How about John Norris?
You fucking Tkachuk had 2 goals today. It's a waste. And Nylander had 2 goals. I had like
that's Toronto's team is like
fucking 6 points, and it didn't count.
Matthew Kines or whatever. Kines? I don't know. Kines. Put him on your watch list. These guys here. Matthew Kines. On Toronto. Again, this is a Toronto player. It's safe to say he's probably pretty good. Put him on the list for sure.
By the way,
let's look at
Pavel Zacha had 7 face-off wins.
Yeah, he didn't get any points, but I saw he had that.
Joel Eriksson Eric had 7 face-off wins and 7 hits. That's a fucking awesome game.
Put this guy Andrew Manjapane on your watch list as well. He's on Calgary, and Calgary is another team that I think you can kind of take a look. By the way, tonight he had an assist.
2 goals. Damn.
But this guy Andrew Manjapane had an assist tonight, but yesterday or 2 days ago he had 2 goals and an assist. He had 3 points, so he's already up at 4 points. This is probably somebody to take a look at.
Yeah, by the way, Gustafsson, he allowed 7 goals now.
Oh shit. Yeah. Fuck. That's.
I took him pretty early. Maybe
Sometimes you just get a bad
I don't know how
night,
it works
though.
with goalies. Oh wait. Oh, okay. You know what? He's coming off of a shutout, 41 save shutout. So
sometimes you get a bad night. That's all I'm gonna say on that. You can get a bad night.
I'm really glad it doesn't count.
You can't count that as faith. Like that could be a bad night. That's even today with Igor. I think Igor had a bad night. Igor is one of those guys that
defensive
could give you a win every night.
The only other defenseman to put up points even close to Makar and Fox is Carlson, and his plus minus is like -7 compared to plus 30. And Dahlin is right behind him. Was Rasmus Dahlin a high draft pick?
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, I would assume so, but I'm not sure.
Shit, you know what? I'm really regretting that I didn't draft him now, looking at it.
So.
He looks like he could break out pretty fucking hard.
Dahlin? Oh, Dahlin?
Rasmus Dahlin on Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I think why everyone kind of talks a lot of good things about Buffalo is that he's their major guy.
Are Toronto supposed to be good or?
Yeah. Toronto's supposed to be good, man.
Okay.
That's a good team. Let me go back to this.
You know, like giving up 7 to them, I probably should have like benched him for the matchup, right?
Yeah.
If it counted.
Oh, this Manjapai guy, put him on your fucking list here. Barrett Hayton. Let's take a look at Barrett Hayton. If you check out his stats in our league here, Barrett Hayton, I'm sure he's probably, again, I've noticed all these picks here are definitely undrafted. Barrett Hayton, I would start him. He's on Arizona. He's already off to a decent start with a plus minus on the first win against the Devils with Coyotes. They've only played 1 game, so their next game is against the Rangers. And the Rangers coming off a bad loss, so we'll see what happens there. I put him on your list. That's a center. Put him on your list. I don't know. Might as well. Not a bad idea.
Next week, Boston doesn't even play Monday or Tuesday.
Really?
And then on the 19th, it's high volume to where I think I might just have to drop Zaksha.
Oof, I just got a big ass fucking win on the Montreal Canadiens. I had a fucking $650 on the Canadiens, and I just got a big payout.
What was the bet?
I had Canadians just winning money line, a -140 odds. I'm gonna get about $1,000 on this one tonight. Good bet.
Why'd you go that bet?
I think the Blackhawks without Taylor Hall are kind of lacking, and I don't think they're good. And I think the Canadians the Canadians look really good against Toronto. So I was impressed by watching them. Martin St. Louis is the coach, and again, one of the favorite players I've had, and just in general watching hockey. I love Martin St. Louis, so it's a good coach, a good player coach transition kind of thing. He could be like a Steve Kerr for the Canadians. So that's what I would kind of compare him to.
You don't even think about like projections or odds. It's more like feel and kind of narrative stuff.
Yeah, because I think I noticed this with sport betting, and you have to be like, that's my problem with probably basketball is I don't watch the games. Like I watch football, and you can start to get a handle on the football teams, and college you can't because there's just 168 teams. Like how can you get a handle on every team?
College is too much. Yeah.
NFL you can get a little bit of a handle on team, but then you never know. There's always any given Sunday kind of shit. Like Jaguars beating the Bills last week was ridiculous. But I don't trust. I've realized also don't bet on. I think just avoid those international games. They really even the playing field. Like I bet you the Ravens probably lose tomorrow. Like when they probably shouldn't. Like the Ravens, I know are the international game, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've never really.
Yeah, I bet you the Titans win tomorrow.
Schedule.
The Titans probably get a weird win tomorrow against the Ravens. Was it Germany? Are they in Germany or some bullshit? They're somewhere like that. Or there is a Germany game, right? I think it is England still tomorrow. What is the international games? All right, Falcons, Jacksonville. We saw that bullshit on Pixar. Bills. All right, this one is also UK. In Germany, it's gonna be Dolphins, Chiefs. That's a fucking crazy game. I don't know how you can predict that one. And then also Colts and Patriots play in Germany. So there's 2 Germany games. That's kind of cool. Ryan Johansson, by the way, put him on your list here. You can put him in there. There's a good chance he actually was drafted. No, he's not. Okay, put Ryan Johansson. He's a Colorado player. He's already off to a decent start. I think he's playing on a top line. He's playing with Kadri on that second line. It's not a bad line. He's on the second power play, so I'd put him in there. And then I think we only have one or two more here. Spencer Knight. That's a goalie for Florida. That's actually, by the way, for you, that's actually probably pretty good because you're going to try to stream goalies.
Yeah, okay, so the reason why I wanted to try and do the streaming goalie thing is when I was looking at how goalies finished the last couple of years, their time on ice type of thing was under 2. It was like 1.5, but all their percentages were really high. So it just made me think that they're just good backup goalies that are being mixed in, or they just are getting good matchups, when you stream them at the same times versus bad offenses. And there's enough depth with the utility and forward slot to stream all that stuff harder.
Oh yeah, so tonight
the Yahoo settings don't have that many slots.
Got a couple more games tonight. We got Vancouver, Edmonton.
Well, how are you compare hockey to football? Which do you feel more comfortable with?
Right now, football. I'm pretty comfortable with football. I'm trying to learn the hockey, and I think I'm kind of getting a handle on it.
Well, I don't know. I always thought you already had hockey pretty good.
Yeah, I did for a little bit. Then I kind of didn't. Right now, it looks like Edmonton Canucks. I'm kind of liking the first period over 1.5. Kind of think there could be some 2 goals scored in this first period. I think Edmonton. By the way, Edmonton coming off a loss, and when Edmonton comes off a loss with McDavid and Draisaitl, they go all out. So kind of like that pick. That's not a bad pick in my mind there.
Do you think there's any correlation to offense to power play stuff? Do you think stacking can translate like it does with football?
I think stacking actually might work better in hockey, just because they're actually all on the same line. You're going to get some points.
I know that's what I'm trying to do with the Ottawa stuff because I had to, I ended up with the pick I did, but
I don't mind that. I think it's true. I think it does. I think it definitely does. I think it correlates better to hockey than it does to football. You're more likely. There's less players on the field or the ice, as far as there is to football.
And
Kirk Cousins could throw a pass to the second
take to do to be better at it.
Yeah,
because that's how we're gonna get the shorthanded stuff.
trying to look at I'm trying to get my 10 o'clock bets in here. You like the Kings, huh? What do you think about the Kings versus Carolina there?
I have San Luis and Kempe or whatever the fuck. I was trying to get Doughty too, but I got sniped.
Oh, you did? Hey, I'm just going to do a 2% bet, a 3% bet on these things. I'm thinking I like the over 2.5 total for Carolina. Kind of like that bet. Not a big payout, but I like it.
I don't know if you've seen this, but Anna Fox is like the only defenseman that's projected shorthand stuff at all, really. Other than Victor Hedman.
Okay, I don't mind that. Who else was on our list here?
It's
Marchenko. Did you?
Fox is at 1.9. Quinn Hughes is 0.6. Miro Heiskanen or whatever the fuck is 0.9. John Carlson's 0.8. And then Victor Hedman's 2.6. But I don't trust him to even stay healthy.
By the way, Marchenko, the guy I've got listed right here, has had quite the fucking start. Tonight against the Rangers, he had he had an assist, so he had he had a plus 1 point. The day before against Philadelphia, he had 2 assists, so he's already 3 assists on the year. I think he's probably a good person to kind of take a look at. He is the second line right wing, and he is on the first line power point. So he's playing with Gaudreau, Bougener, Lane. He's a top player. He's actually, again, someone to take a look at. And Alexander Holtz, a devil. It's gross, right? Got these gross devils coming into play. What can you do? Got to get some devils in there sometimes. Avalanche in the San Jose. Have you noticed that no one took anything San Jose? Like San Jose was just like off the board tonight. Like no one's taking anything San Jose.
There were a few teams that, looking back, I see their names and then I don't remember them going at all.
Yeah. It's like I kind of I'm surprised to see it.
Like Nashville and Seattle and Detroit. Like Detroit, I really don't remember anyone from Detroit.
Yeah. It's actually kind of surprising to see.
But no, I'm wrong on Nashville. Nashville's got some shit. They got Yossi. They got Tyson Barrie.
You got Tyson Barrie. That's not a bad pick. That's a good point. Just get my last couple picks in here for the night.
So are there any similarities to football and hockey as far as bets?
The only similarity I've found is live betting. Is that you can start to see if you're watching a game and you see an early goal, you're like, okay, this is probably a time to bet on the totals. And I could see that happening in football too, where, you see an early score. I mean, I'll do this. I'll watch a team. Like if I like a team, regardless, college or NFL, if I like a team that is a good team and then the opposing team scores an early touchdown and then the spread changes, that's when I'll take a spread bet on those because the spread lines will change in your favor. So I'll take a spread bet on, let's just say the Jacksonville versus the Chiefs, and you think the Chiefs are going to win, and then Jacksonville gets an early score, and then the bets are more in your favor for Chiefs, and you'll take a better spread. Maybe it's a plus instead of a +3, it becomes a +1. That kind of shit. That's what I'll say. And the same thing with hockey, where you'll start to see a goal and you'll be like, okay, I can take it over. Because it looks like, that's what happened today with the Rangers. You saw some early goals and you're like, okay, this game's going over. And it did. That game went way over 6.5. That game was 10 points, 10 goals. And I think also with hockey, and I remember this in years past, early hockey, early in the season, the goalies are still trying to get their shit adjusted, and they give up a lot of goals early. So even
I hope so.
Your Gustafsson pick is like typical with how you start NHL. Like he could have a really good year, but a lot of times they start off bad because they're not used to the play. Like they haven't played in months, so got to realize they're trying to get into the game. It's better for forwards at that point. What's next on our thing here? This is the last pick. Holtz, put him on your list. I would say Holtz because is on a good team. That should be a playoff team.
Yeah, who the fuck is Ilya Sorokin?
I don't know. Who's that? I don't know that.
Well, he finished in the top 5 for the Islanders the last 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know that one. Not sure of that one.
Do you think Vasilevsky is worth trading for? Like a month or so?
No, I think no, not really. I think only maybe later.
How do goalies come back from injury?
If he's coming back in a week or something, start to look at him then. That might be when I start to try to make a trade for him. But elsewise, no. And chances are that team that took him early are going to need a goalie, so you might be able to trade something. Here's my watch list. I got Manjapane, currently rated 29th overall, which is fucking crazy. This guy's had a good start. Yeah, I like all these.
Yeah, he was on my watch list too.
Yeah, Marchenko looked fucking. I mean, this guy has got 2 assists already on the fucking top line. I think Columbus looks better than people expect. This guy, Matthew Kines, on Toronto. It's Toronto, so realize that he's on the 3rd line, but he is playing on the 2nd line power play, I believe. He might not be. Another guy to look at is Tyler Bertuzzi. I don't think he even got drafted. I'm going to put him on my list right now. That's a guy who's on the top line, Bertuzzi. So, I mean, I hope he got drafted. Yeah, he's available. He's available. This is a guy who's he's playing with Austin Matthews the whole time. He's friends with Austin Matthews. He's going to be on that top line. He's going to be a key role. Should be in your watch list. Should even, honestly, if you want to even add him right now, probably a good idea. He got a goal tonight.
Who the fuck is Jake Oettinger?
I don't know that one.
Dallas
So
goalie.
Tyler Bertuzzi, I'm trying to think. Where was he forever? Was he a fucking Red Wing? Where was he? Was he a Bruin? I'm trying to think where he was. He was a Bruin last year. Last year he had a bad year. I mean, this is funny. He only had 16 points last year with the Bruins. He's gonna do if he's on the top line with Toronto, he's gonna have a way better year than that. 2 years ago, on the Red Wings, he had 30 goals, 32 assists. 62-point year. Oh, last year, by the way, he only played 20 games, so he had an injury season. So, yeah, take that into mind. But yeah, Bertuzzi is going to be playing on the top line for Toronto. Put him in your list there. He's only 28. He's from Ontario. This is a homecoming thing for him. This is his. He's grown up liking the Leafs his whole life. He's gonna want to end his career here. That's he's probably gonna be looking for that 60-point year again. That's what I would think. You're gonna want to go all out for your home team. You're finally there. That's somebody to look at there. It's exciting hockey league, though. Exciting hockey times for tonight. Let me just take a look at your team. I've been showing my team the whole time. Let me take a look at your team. Just put it on the list here on the screen. Yeah, so you got the Chuck pick
You gotta
early.
look at
I like your
the next. You gotta look at the
You've-
next week because a lot, 2 of them are on the IL.
Yeah, you have. I mean, I'm just looking at your
Look
team
at
in general.
Monday.
I'm looking at your Monday. Yeah, I mean, I like your defense a lot. Yeah, you have a strong defense, man. This Kale Makar or whatever guy could be really good. He's already
I'm not
off
even
to a
carrying.
fucking 2-point
I'm not even
start.
carrying all the defense slots.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy could
I
be
just
really
keep
good,
one
man.
open the whole time.
This guy's only 24, so that's a good sign for Colorado. A 24-year-old
He
is
had
their main
86
guy.
points.
That's a good sign.
86 points is a lot for a defenseman.
That's a good sign. And I guess he was 23 last year and did that, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, what is hockey prime?
It's so different, man. There's some players that'll be good their whole time. There's some players that are older later. There's some players that are better younger. It's not like football. Football is like everyone's young and then you start to crap out. Hockey is like you have guys that are older that start to. I mean, look at Kreider. Kreider didn't really get good until like 8 years into the league, and now he's like a 30-point scorer. That's not like football at all. Whereas like he's gotten better with age. That doesn't happen in football.
That's true.
Yeah, hockey's a very different beast. Like with that, there are players that develop in the league. And I think that Connor Bedard guy is going to be that. He's going to develop in the league. Like McDavid, who was always good, but he's, I think, continuing to develop, which is saying something. Like, I think he's only getting better. He's one of those guys, like, he's going to get better, which is crazy. But I guess he's probably going to get a cup soon. I would hope so. Hope so for Edmonton. That'd be nice. All right, man. I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
But yeah, I like your team so far. Let me just take a look here again. Reinhardt, I like Makar. I like that Bouchard pick. Everyone was talking about Bouchard. I like it. I like Keandre Miller, black guy in New York. What can go wrong? Pavel Zacha, who we were talking about, he's really involved. This is the steal. I was thinking like I was not in the spot for it, but I wish I was. But this Arturi Lehtinen guy is a great pick. He's gonna do good. It's like not even a question. He will be good. He's on that first line power play with McKinnon and Ratnin, and his defenseman Kale Makar. And I think he's a second line guy, but fuck, he might jump Druin beyond that first line with Ratnin and McKinnon. Like that could happen, any day. So, shit, I like that a lot. He got him so late. That's a great pick. Arvidsson, who's on the IR. Ekblad, who's on the IR. Yeah, Leland's defense is pretty good. But with that, we'll see with these goaltenders. I know that could come back and hurt them, but we shall see. Have a good night, guys. This is FSH. Follow us on Twitter and all that shit. Leland's on there, giving really good picks, really good stat and information for fantasy stuff, whether it be football, basketball, hockey, or baseball. And I know he just cashed in on the baseball win. So have a good one, guys.